Hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about hip pain in your dog and 3 simple things you can do at home to help your dog feel more comfortable. Hi, I'm Tania and this is Ben. Oftentimes people come to my office and they tell me that their older dog is having trouble getting up on the couch or the bed or into the car. And they come to me to ask for solutions to help their dog feel more comfortable. So first of all, one of the things that I discuss with my owners is oftentimes it's coming from hip dysplasia, which is a genetic condition that occurs when your dog is growing. And what happens is we have a socket and we have a ball, and it fits into this joint, which is found right here. What happens is it's not sitting properly, and oftentimes you don't see your dog limping. It's just as they age, all of a sudden you start to notice, they're walking a little slower or not wanting to get on the couch or the bed. And you're like, well, this is strange. Like, why is this happening? Over time, what happens is because this is not sitting properly in the joint, we get unusual wearing of the joint, which causes osteoarthritis. Now, doing an x-ray can absolutely rule out whether there's arthritis there. And if you check out this video here, I talk about 3 different tests for 3 different things that can help you determine whether it's in fact hip arthritis. So let's talk about the first thing you can do. And your dog will love this, but it does come with a couple of cautions. So first of all, what you want to do is stretch your dog's leg. And there's 3 different directions that you can do it. So the first thing you want to do is take your dog's back leg, put your hand back here just to stabilize their lower spine. And you're just going to take the leg and extend it back, hold it there for 2 or 3 seconds, and then bring it back. Now, if your dog does that, i.e. quickly brings it up, you may have gone too far. So the key here is going really slowly. So we're just going to extend it back, and then we're going to extend it forward. And you notice I'm holding under the knee here, just keeping this leg parallel to the ground. And the other stretch you're going to do is just lifting the leg up a little bit. And this is the one that comes with a caution, because if you watched my last video, I showed how to test for a groin strain. And oftentimes, if it is the groin and you go to lift this up, they will not like it. So you can stretch up this way, come forward, and go backwards. The second thing you can do is moist heat. And I do have another video up here that discusses the whole hot and cold thing. But basically what you want to do, the reason you're using moist heat is trying to get some blood flow in there. And I talk about with my clients and say it's kind of like a chain on a bicycle that's getting rusty. So what you're doing by putting the moist heat on there is putting oil in there, for lack of a better term, and helping those muscles around that joint, which are protecting it, to loosen up a little and get some blood flow into that joint. So basically what you do is you take a towel and you wet it, wring it out. Am I boring you? You take a gel pack. This is a bit small for him, but it's all I could find today. You can heat this up either in the microwave, or if you don't have a microwave, just stick it in some boiling water. And you want to make sure that it's not too hot. Like if you put it here and you can't tolerate the heat coming from it, it's going to be too hot for your dog. So what you're going to do is, once you've done that, is you take your wet towel and you wrap your towel like so, and you can stick it right here and leave it on your dog for no more than 10 minutes. And you can do, I tell my clients to do this in the evening. I find in the evenings, your dog is more relaxed, you're more relaxed, you're probably watching TV, and you can just leave it here and watch your dog. And most dogs, 9 out of 10 dogs, really enjoy this, and they start to come to you for it at night. The last thing is a new thing that I've started using in my office. So I do have a video on how to massage your dog, but I have come across this really great tool, and I do have a link below for you to be able to purchase it on Amazon. And I'm not a big fan of gimmicks, but this thing is not a gimmick. And sadly, if you do follow the link, I may make $1 or something. But this little machine is called the Paw Wave. and it does the massage for you. And what most of my clients now are actually going out and buying these. I don't sell them. But basically, this is going to do the massage for you. And you just press this button, just going to put it on your dog. Now, just a tip for you when you use this the first time is you want to make sure that you just put it on your dog when it's not on and just kind of move it around so they're used to this weird vibrating thing. And then you turn it on and just do it quickly and take it off and just. Now, when I first did this on Ben here, he kind of was like, what is that thing? But now he like really enjoys it. And what you're going to do is all around, not on this ball. When you feel it, you'll feel a hard thing there, but you can go all around and down. And you can see, like, I've done this on him, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. I've been doing it actually quite a bit because he has a groin pull. But you can even do down their spine, and do in here. But I would just start getting them comfortable with it and doing this back end. And you may notice your dog will start trying to stretch on his own again and may have just a little bit more spring in his step.